What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And tonight we have a cool video we haven't done in a while. And it is all about a crypto that I like to refer to as one of the most volatile cryptos of all time. And that, if you haven't guessed already by the title, that is Iotex or Iotex. That's kind of funny. The name of the company and the token are both the same, just one without the E. Kind of cool. So we're gonna actually go look at the project a little bit, see what the project is about. Then we're gonna do a price prediction and all that other cool, fun stuff that we do at the end after we do these videos. But I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this video, guys. I think I have a migraine. Um, my vision's starting to get really blurry right now and spotty and kind of seeing some lights. So unfortunately, that could lead to a full-blown migraine in about 30 minutes. So I might be doomed in this. I just prayed beforehand. I was like, God, don't let this migraine happen right in the middle of my live stream, but I think it's going to. So maybe not, though. I have hope. So maybe it won't. Let's not say it. Let's say it is going to go away, hopefully. If not, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to read, so that's what I'm a little bit worried about, if I'm going to be able to read it all. The pain isn't there yet. I just have lights. So hopefully it stops at this stage. If not, then yeah, it's already getting kind of blurry, guys. So, oh man. All right, I'm going to try to troop through this tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, though, but I'm going to do my best because, like I said, I am almost in the middle of a migraine right now. So, all right, here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. Basically, Iotex. Well, the first three letters of this, IoT, Internet of Things. Basically, it's like this thing you see right in front of me, this microphone. It hooks up to, the laptop. Well, the difference is Iotex is the Internet of Things on the blockchain. And so that's pretty cool if you actually think about what the project is. And if you actually, have followed this token for a while, it's pretty cool. Now, I have a lot prepared for this video. We're just going to kind of go through and see what's up with this, and then look through some Iotex news, and then we will do our price evaluation. So let's go down here. First, we're going to skip all that. They have a YouTube channel and stuff. I want to check that out maybe later. But what I wanted to start off with is this right here, is the Internet of Things on the blockchain. Now, that's a little bit different than the regular Internet of Things, which is just any real world item that is able to interact with the computer, like a microphone, or now just about anything, cameras, and lots of other things now. So, but this is UCam, the world's first blockchain home security camera. So if you want a decentralized way, like say, a lot of the security companies own a lot of, the private security and whatever. Well, if you don't want to, use a centralized entity because they're very expensive, right? Well, or if you just, other cameras just don't work as well, or you just want to do it on the blockchain, man, for real. So say hello to UCam, the award-winning camera that is also the world's first security camera powered by blockchain. Conventional security cameras, from nanny cams to door cameras, are frequently vulnerable to hacks. Oh man, I didn't even think of that. So yeah, I've heard a lot of people's doorbells or those Ring or just any kind of thing being hacked, by anybody with a 2-bit knowledge for, coding or whatever they need to any knowledge of hacking. So the irony of the very thing that was supposed to keep you safe now invading your privacy is plain to see. Well, this will stop it on the blockchain. It's completely decentralized. Nobody obviously can interfere with the frequency without having all of your, blockchain information and stuff, which is pretty secure and encrypted. So UCAM protects your personal videos with end-to-end encryption. This is really hard because my vision's all over the place. Secured on the device. No, I'm not high. I have a migraine on the way. That just sounded really bad if you just got here. Like, why is this guy's vision? Is he like drunk? No, I'm starting to get a migraine. And so, like, I'm getting flashing lights everywhere. And so I just hope it doesn't get worse. You decide who has access to your videos. Some mammoth internet company. And the kicker is you can buy it right now on Amazon for $50. That's cheaper than a Ring camera and far more secure. UCAM is an affordable blockchain product in the real world. That is basically what Internet of Things is. Any real world product that can be used on the internet, right? So that's pretty cool that they've integrated this. Now let's see. Um, there's something here they want to say. Let's let them do it. Maybe. Streaming that you can trust. Desire end-to-end encryption for your feed. It claims to utilize blockchain technology to keep your camera feed secure. We'll come back to that last point as it's a. Okay. So yeah, it's basically just to keep all of your, in your videos encrypted. Especially, like, think of it this way: if you have a camera like in your kids' room, say, you have a camera pointed at your kid to make sure they're okay, and you check on your phone, you don't want some stranger to have access to that. Like, or even if it's just in your home, that's your privacy. Like, you don't want just some weird internet person hacking into your feed, right? So definitely be careful of that. Wow, yeah, I'm definitely getting migraine. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep going with this. So we have some news here. Before I can't read anymore. Crypto firm joins Facebook, Nvidia for data privacy consortium. Iotex, R3, and Iexec are among 10 new members of the Confidential Computing Consortium. That's hard to say. Confidential Computing Consortium. Confidential Computing Consortium. See, it's hard to say three times. Iotix, R3, and iExec have joined the Confidential Computing Consortium, a collective of capital kooks with killer convos. Collection of top tech companies working together on data privacy. Confidential collect Confidential computing involves processing sensitive encrypted data in separate hardware-based trusted environments. Other companies involved include Facebook, Google Cloud, and Accenture. They will work together within a yearly budget of $800,000. Okay, well that's pretty cool. 800 grand. I would love to have that budget for my business, but I even power through migraines, guys. Like, it's not to the point where my head's really hurting. It's just I have the lights. So in about a half hour, I'm probably going to be on the floor in pain. Three crypto companies today joined Facebook, Nvidia, and Accenture as the latest members of the confidential. I'm so sick of saying that. So sick of saying. Okay, anyway, that's so weird. Confidential Computing Consortium, a group of technology companies working on data privacy. Yes, Facebook. The blockchain companies, software firm R3, cloud computing firm iExec, and Internet of Things blockchain company Iotex form three of the consortium's 10 new members. Confidential computing involves processing sensitive encrypted data in separate hardware based trusted execution environments. For devices that incorporate the technology processors, this is a lot of mumbo jumbo, guys. But within the T to do all the work when handling sensitive information, isolating the data from less secure parts of the device. So it's basically a lot of mumbo jumbo that does really cool stuff. I mean, it's really technical. That's all I just mean. It's not like it's worthless information. It's just really technical stuff, and it's hard to read in like a fun way. So, yeah. So incorporate the technology processors. By way of illustration, the blockchain-friendly phone HTC Exodus uses the T when signing transactions in order to protect private keys. Okay. And then there was this actual other one over here that we didn't even look at because I was kind of in a hurry. But Pebble. Pebble is Iotex breakthrough data parsing device. Parsing? Or is it supposed to be pairing? Okay, parsing device? Parsing. Designed from the ground up to work with the Iotex blockchain. Take real time control of the data from physical objects and securely track any object on the Iotex blockchain. You can track motion, precise motion tracking and traceability, location and speed, exact location and speed of movement for immutable truth, climate, temperature, humidity, air pressure, air quality. It can track and record it all. Light, sophisticated state of the art sensors and detection capabilities, and much more. This revolutionary technology is shipping this September. So, what can Pebble be used for? Broadly speaking, Pebble is an ideal solution for the ever growing yet rigid areas of supply chain NFTs based on real world objects, contract settlement, remote monitoring, mobile asset tracking, and process automation. Anything that uses data and has a future, Pebble is primed to disrupt. Get your Pebble now and be a disruptor. Okay, and I think that was all the useful information on that. So now, what is this all about? Well, IoT privacy company Iotex is envisioning the future of NFTs with proof of presence is one way NFTs could evolve. Okay, what is proof of presence? Well, Dr. Jinjin Fan, head of cryptography at Iotex, a company working to secure the Internet of Things, has been appointed vice chair of the standard for the framework of blockchain use in the Internet of Things, a subset of the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. Wow, what is up with all of the three-letter stuff? The CCC, the EEE. Let's just call them that. Next time we'll just call it the CCC and the EEE. That helps create standards for the internet. The working group is focused on creating a universal standard for the use of blockchain in the Internet of Things, IoT. Appointments such as these generally fly under the radar. Standards bodies which help create the guiding agreements which by which the internet is interoperable are not often considered breaking news. But the appointment of Fan is interesting not only because of the way Iotex has quietly been working in the background with companies, but also because of how the company is developing future use cases for non fungible tokens. The future of NFTs will involve using facts about the real world to mint digital assets, said Raulun Chai, CEO of Iotex. Iotex is pioneering this new design space to allow builders to use trusted data from trusted devices to facilitate if then logic via smart contracts. This is pretty heavy. So, yeah, I think I'm going to invest in this, especially at the lowest price it's been in months. We'll talk about that here in a little bit, but I don't know how much time we have left before I'm in really a lot of pain. So, pioneering this new design to allow builders to use the trusted data from trusted devices to facilitate in logic via smart contracts across the real world and blockchain world. If something happens in the real world, then a smart contract can trigger something to happen in the digital world. That's pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. Now, that's not mumbo jumbo. That's some freaking awesome stuff right there. Real world NFTs. The NFT craze has largely focused on art and experimental and experiential aspect. Various NFTs of digital art have sold for millions of dollars at auction and have expanded to include things like beer pong with Post Malone and stuff I don't really care about, and Kings of Leon album. Beer. Well, I don't know. At the beginning of the month, NFTs experienced a slowdown in sales. While some pointed to it as a crash, a better way to refer it would be as a natural pullback in an inflated market. Jeff Dorman, Chief Investment Officer at Arca, a cryptocurrency investment firm, wrote in a newsletter he sees further growth coming to the NFT space. So I do, since I read a lot of this. Shout out to Benjamin Powers. Shout out to Robert Stevens for your articles here. Thank you. Okay. So basically, NFTs will expand beyond current use cases such as collectibles, art, and gaming into more traditional use cases. He said, remember the Internet of Things like real world items. He wrote at the time. Companies and projects that facilitate the growth and trading of NFTs could be big winners. That's where Iotex and the work it is doing comes in. It seems to be one of the most novel uses of NFTs, one that could lead to the market's sustainability with more widespread adoption, even if the NFTs are quietly functioning behind the scene on IoT devices rather than being sold for millions. So this is pretty huge with Internet of Things and Iotex and NFTs. So those are all three big, huge things for Iotex. Now I'm gonna try to get off here as soon as possible because my head is about to explode. Please smash that like button because I don't know any other YouTuber that would actually go through a migraine to give you a video. Luckily, the pain hasn't started. I'm still at the flashing light stages. Everywhere I move, they can't catch them because they keep moving on me. So yeah, this sucks. But I'm gonna try to do this. It's just kind of probably making it worse too, staring at this screen. Bet we're gonna get through this. At least try to. But then I'm gonna try to go take a nap. I think I still have some of my migraine medicine. Hope so. And then I hope it works. Okay. So we have that. The weird thing is I took Advil earlier because my head was starting to hurt a little bit, and then now I'm getting a migraine. So that's crazy. Anyway, we have two levels of downward kind of resistance. One right here, that is exactly where we are now. So this is why we're kind of at a squeeze right here. That's why this would probably be one of the best prices to buy at. This says 9 cents, but it's definitely not at 9 cents. Yeah, no, not at all. So I don't know why it says that 9 cents. The prices, get kind of wonky sometimes. But yeah, there it is back to normal. Dang, dude, it must have been that salami I ate earlier, man. Is salami a migraine trigger? I never thought it was, but maybe it is. Why would you see the same Oh. Yeah, see, there was like a breakout right here on Iotx. See that? Bam, right there. And it went up, boom, and then it's pushing us down right here. So this is a really bottom level. Even going way, way back, if you look, this level is massive. So every time you buy right here, look at that, bam, way up to 26 cents. You buy it here. Imagine the next pump that we have. If you buy it here and you hold it for like 6 months or whenever the next bull market is, even in a month or two or six or next year or 2 years, and you just accumulate it at these low levels. And then when it's back up to, when it heads up to 50 cents again, which every crypto is going to go up again that survives, that's going to happen. Just win. That's why I say get the crypto at these bedrock levels. And this is the lowest price basically that it's been at in months. And what I mean is this bedrock level here is basically that low level you want to get every single time. You can buy right here and make money. So I'm not saying this is the lowest price it's ever been in months. I'm just saying every time that kind of came off wrong, I think. I'm just saying every time within a month, it is the lowest price. I think it was On Coinbase like 8 something or 7 something, I'm not sure. 870, I think it was. Yeah, 870. And on Coinbase it was at 880. So this is a little bit different than the Coinbase one, but for a month 870 was the lowest that it went. Now over here, this is a different Iotex, I think, because there's two. You got to be careful. On Coinbase, they have a different price, and then on Binance, and then so a lot of discrepancy with Iotex that kind of confuses me. So I'm only trading it on Coinbase. So I actually we shouldn't be looking at this chart because this chart will do us no good. I mean, we can do like TA to see kind of what the market is, but like for price, we won't even need to really look at the price except for like a price movement, right? But this price doesn't really matter. So we can do TA. It's just not gonna, be the right price because I'm only trading on Coinbase and it or Binance, right? Those are the two that you would trade. But this, I don't know where this tracks the price from. So we got to be kind of leery of that and just or aware because these prices where I'm buying every single time, you know. But what do we have going on here? We have this downtrend, right? And then now we're just going sideways. And I think everybody's just waiting for something to happen. And so we're going to end up reaching this point where I think we're just going to have a breakout because, even rich people get tired of waiting. It's about time compared to money, right? So I think even the whales are going to be like, all right, let's move this along. We can do this. So eventually we will move. Let's take a look at the smaller time frames. Oh, okay, let's see here. I mean, I can get some indicators out here as well. Get some EMAs, which I already know we've basically on Coinbase been below, um, or I mean above 870. So anything right around 870, it was like at 879 earlier, almost the lowest it's been in a month. So let's change this one to the 20. Maybe my migraine will go away. I have mental power is strong, especially prayer, man. I prayed before this, so I don't doubt that God will stop this migraine before it happens. I don't doubt that at all, and that'd be cool if it happened in front of you guys. Like a miracle on live crypto TV. This guy had a migraine and God healed him from it right on live TV. That's kind of crazy because I think it's going away now too. That would be cool if I said that and then God healed me. Boom. I don't doubt. All right, let's see. That's actually kind of an inverse head and shoulders, y'all. Look at that little breakout too. Ooh. All right. So let's see. We got a head. This is kind of the same thing on ICP, yo. The, ICP I think is doing stuff with Internet of Things as well. That's crazy. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's an inverse head and shoulders, yo. Yup. Neckline. Look at that. Okay, so if that's the case, look how far up we'll go. We're testing this line right now, though. We got rejected off of it. So we're starting to go up and then back down. So, if you guys didn't know, I actually was disabled on Social Security disability for my migraines. I'll just tell you for a second here if you guys didn't know. For the last 10 years, I've been, legally disabled. Went to court and everything. The lady who's supposed to say you could do this job or that job, she said, well, with as many migraines as you get, there's not a place that could hire you and keep you because you would miss too much work, and there's not a place. So they awarded me my SSI. Well, they took me off of it, and I agreed, but that's because I trusted God. You know what I mean? And so that's why now I'm starting my own business, and why I am not as far as I should be is because of that last 10 years of my life that I have spent on Social Security disability because of my migraines. And I know the only reason they're gone is because of God. I know I did quit smoking, and that got rid of, probably, some of the effects of it, but quitting smoking doesn't cure migraines. Or there's a lot of people that get migraines that don't smoke. So, but I just want to let you know, yeah, so migraines are a serious thing, and I feel like this one might be going away though. So that's why I just trust in God. And just wanted to share that with you real quick. Now we can go back and look at the price a little bit, until my head starts screaming, but it isn't. That's the weird thing. I really thought my head would be screaming by now. So, and the vision stuff's going away a little bit too. That's weird. All right, 760, 740. Praise God, man. Praise God for that. 7356. So yeah, we're above the EMA 21 right here. That's good. Look at that. So we might actually go up, and look where the previous level is too. Look, I mean, look kind of where it ends. You're right on top of that. Boom. A big level, right, of accumulation. So when you see it in the middle of all the things over here, that's because you see how for a while we go up and down right here, and we accumulate a lot of crypto at that point, and then you get a rejection, and then it turns into resistance right here. We need a clear breakout right here to that accumulation spot again. So that's pretty good. All right, now let's look at the. Well, I mean, yeah, we just need volume. That's all this needs at this point is volume, and it could have a nice breakout. So, I mean, you can see it better if you go like that. See it? It went up and touched the neckline exactly. It basically tapped the neckline and said, "Oh, rejected." So if we can break above that, we're good to go. And if not, well, I would say there's a nice little level of support right here. But on Coinbase, I don't think we're going to go lower than 870. This is probably one of the best times. Let's go look at the Coinbase chart now, because it confuses me, the different prices. And one day I'd like to talk to the person who owns Iotex and let them explain that to me, or somebody who knows. Oh, why would I want to go to that one? Be careful the Coinbase you go to. HTTP. Hold on, there's a dot right there. Is that a dot? Okay, let's do this one. Okay, let's go to prices. Then we can search for Iotex. Okay, so I guess these are, yeah, this is what's on Coinbase, the Iotex ERC20 token. As you see, oh man, I was telling you guys about it earlier before it pumped. It was at like 8 something, 879. Now it pumped to 901. It isn't a big pump, but I was telling you guys earlier, I was like, man, at 879, I would be buying that all day long. And now it's already up to 9 over here. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what doesn't make sense. It says it's at 7355 here, but it's actually at 9. And let's see, is this the ERC20 token version? Well, let's get the USD actually. That could help. Oh, so that's the difference. We just figured it out, guys. Oh man, look how much this one pumped. From that 879 I was telling you down here, right? All the way up to 9. I could have just made you a lot of money here, guys. I told you before it happened on my short. I did. Go check. That's why you guys need to smash the like button, or actually the notification bell. I mean, you can hit the like button. That would help me and you, because that would help me make more on-call price prediction videos that are really good before they happen. So, but you want to hit the notification so you can get those shorts from me. I'm bringing shorts back to the main channel, and so you can get those quick, up to the date, boom, before they happen. Because I was saying, man, this is at too low of a level. If you do not buy right here it is literally going to go up in another minute or two. And boom, I said the lowest price in months, and boom. So, just I'm pretty good at telling a crypto, when it's going to break out when I see it. So, especially when it's at the lowest price in months, I'm telling you, and what crypto it is. Boom, it's not that hard. Well, it is. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like easy, but when the signs are there, I let you know, right? I can't always do that, but this was a perfect example. Go look at the time where I made the call, and then go look at the time that it raised, and look at the price on the video. So that shows you that I'm not just speaking out my booty. So, but if you look at the last year, look at that. We hung out around 6 to 9 cents for a while, and we're only at 9 right now. So, and then we went way up to what, 50 cents? Look at that, 50 cents, guys. So, if we buy at 9 or 8.70 and it goes up to 50, tell me how many X that is from now. Is that 6X? A little more than 6X? That's a lot of X's, man. Which means if you put 1,000, that's $6,000. If you put 6,000, it's $36,000. You put 36,000, and that's 200 and some $1,000. So you can make a lot of money, 6X in your money. That's 100,000 into 600,000, 1 million into 6 million, stuff like that. So 100 grand into 600. That's a lot of money. Curve Dow token is up a little bit today too. That's pretty good to know. Now this is the Coinbase one. Do they have a actual trading view though? Let's see. I don't think they have a trading view. Nope. But we can look at the day. Yeah, I was telling you guys earlier. Yeah, it was like at 5 o'clock. I was telling you right here at 8:79 at 5 p.m. or even maybe even before over here at 4:10. Let's go see when I made the video. I'm just going to show you, then we can show the time frame exactly how accurate I was. Because I mean, I'm not bragging. I'm just showing you the worth of my channel and why you should like my content. Because for some reason, a lot of people don't like it. They watch it and they're just like, "Man, this guy's not good enough." Or I like honestly, I don't know the reason why people don't like my content that much. When it's free, it doesn't cost you anything. I give good information. I make fun little memes. This isn't serious. When I say buy, sell, that's fun. I'm just kidding. Of course, yeah, you wish you could buy and sell at the top, right? Buy at the bottom, sell at the top. That's everybody's dream. I don't, dude, my migraine's completely gone. Praise God, man. I just have to say that real quick. My migraine is gone, dude. It didn't even appear. The signs were there. Every other time it's ever happened to me, I get a migraine. So praise Jesus, man. Praise God for that. Just have to say that real quick because thank you. Anyway, let's go over here and see when this video was made. 3 hours ago, which is 7:33 right now. So 3 hours ago. Let's go look at the price 3 hours ago. 433. Okay, can we look at the price at 433? 433. For their 430, 880. So I actually made it over here, like at 415. It just uploaded over here. So I got it to you by the time it was still 880, though. I got the news out to you definitely before 5, and it was at 879 again. So I just want to let you know I'm going to need to do stuff like this and try to make good calls with crypto at the bottom. You already know my stance on ICP is at the bottom right now. Anything from, the upper side of 1480 to about 1650 is the best price purchase for, that. And for this, it's probably anywhere from 870 to 950. I would feel comfortable buying this, but I'd try to get it closer to the 879 when I was telling you. But like it's a little late for that now. But these are still okay prices. It's not like it mooned, to the sky, but that would have been a good price to get in to feel comfortable now. Like you're already up some now. You're up 1.75% already. And you just got in, if you did. Not financial advice, common sense at this point. So we can go longer now. Like I said, my head doesn't hurt. So that was the only thing I was worried about. We can go further into this. Um, that's where Iotex and oh man, that's one thing I don't like. That's where Iotex and the work it is doing comes in. It seems to be one of the most novel uses. Okay, yeah, we already did that. So let's go down. Okay, here's the new stuff. Oh, and then proof of presence. We do need to talk about that too. So just making sure you guys are here. I'm checking the chat. Oh crap! See, I forgot the chat today. That's because I had a migraine though. So you guys gotta bear with me with that. Ooh, it's a brain. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. Nice. I hope it works out, man. Just don't get clingy. That's the worst thing a guy can do is get clingy. Just act cool, man. Act like you can live without her until you can't. Until she can't live without you. What the world does that mean, Belly? What did he say? I see puppies and carrot tops. I see uppies and carrot tops. I see puppies, maybe. I don't know. Speak on it, Bitren. All right. Thanks, buddy. Not so much on hack pizza. Pineapple and jalapeno mojitos. Yep. Not so much on hack pizza though. So actually, I'm not really like I'm not pro alcohol or against alcohol. I think if somebody can responsibly use it, then that's their choice, man. I actually have never really had a problem with that one. So I mean, I could probably even if I wanted to, but I would never want to get drunk because that's just over excess. But maybe a beer on a holiday or something, I wouldn't mind doing. I'm 21, I can do that. But yeah, I just never had a problem with it. The only problem is I have a very addictive personality, and I know that. So that's why it would be just one, or it would be 900. And luckily, I never had that. Yeah, I guess they would use it for adult products, but I guess those people don't care who watch them or who hack their stuff too. So it's more for good stuff. I mean, of course, there's always going to be bad people using stuff. But it will be a pleasure to use. You guys are gonna make me get all freaking band hammer out. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. No, you guys are cool. You're not taking it too far. Almost. Dude, that is so awesome that my migraine went away. I have to say praise God again, man. My hat out. Praise God, man. Because that doesn't happen. I mean that's prayer. That's the power of prayer. It's proof, right there. I was about to have a migraine. You can go in and ask my doctor, man. I was on disability for 10 years for it. And I was just about to get a migraine right now, and it went away because I prayed for it to go away. That's the power of prayer. And if you pray, I never pray for the market to move one way or another. I just pray for wisdom for God to help me understand what I'm doing to make the most money or to not lose money. So caffeine overdose. Actually, that's probably the problem. I haven't had much caffeine. I'm gonna go get some caffeine today. But it might have been the salami thing that I ate earlier. I think salami causes migraine. Not sure. I'm gonna look into it so I can avoid it from now on. But I've had that same thing like 10 times and it never gave me a migraine. So I'll be right back. Yeah, dude, it's gone. Dude, I was worried about how I was gonna spend the rest of the night now too. I'm like, man, now what am I gonna do the rest of the night, man? My head's gonna be hurting. I don't have to deal with that. Cool. All right. Well, back to it. The idea is that an NFT, which is just a mechanism that proves something cryptographically, is a non fungible way. Proves to a smart contract that you're at a specific place at a specific time. A smart contract can then trigger something to happen in the digital world. Think, for example, of minting an NFT that uses the real world data as proof. And that's called proof of presence. And it's nothing I've heard of before. I've heard of proof of stake, proof of work, delegated proof of stake, and a lot of other ones, but never proof of presence. New to me. Iotex is starting with proof of presence. Based on verifiable real world data from Pebble Tracker, Pebble Tracker lets developers working with blockchain and IoT use verifiable real world data, which is owned exclusively by the device holder. A release announcing Pebble Tracker in February described it as able to capture and cryptographically sign real world data such as location, climate, motion, and light using built in secure element similar to the ones used in smartphones for Face ID and in cryptocurrency hardware wallets for private keys. Larry Pang, head of business development at Iotex, said that the company will quickly expand into other types of data and devices. Sorry, kind of tripping over my words a little bit there. Iotex 2.0 for proof of proof of anything. I can proof of anything. What about proof of God healing through prayer? Is what you just did for me. So, right on camera. That's cool. I was like, what if God healed me on camera in front of everybody? That is crazy. That happened, dude. I don't understand, but that's cool. Thank you, God. Data lockers. Once gathered, verifiable data from the Pebble tracker is then assigned to a decentralized identity, which Iotix describes as a personal data locker. It allows users of a device to own this verifiable data exclusively, as well as have full control to authorize their data and for use by other applications from their device. In this case, data verifiably from Pebble Tracker enables users to not only own their data, but also have full control over how it is used. Users can choose to keep their data absolutely private by keeping it in their personal data locker. Authorize users to access the raw data or opt in to share this data with Iotx dApps for various purposes. Okay. Those that want to use Pebble Tracker only as a privacy preserving asset tracker device can do so, but they also have the choice at any time to utilize or monetize their data under their own timelines and preferences. At its core, it makes data sharing an opt in model rather than an opt out one, which, man, that takes, spam and pretty much gets rid of it. So that's pretty awesome. I'm down for this project. It's a good project. I just want to get in at a good price. 7 cents would be, the best price to get in. But let's look. The week, where are we at here? 873. Let's look at the month. Yep, that's it. 87. The 870 was the lowest. So, and that's the month. Let's look at the year. Yeah, before that, we were a little bit lower. Then we had our pump, boom, and then back down. Like every other crypto in existence, it's way down from the top, right? Not just ICP. I don't know why everybody always says that. It's like, dude, all crypto is down from its height. We are in a bear market for altcoins and a simultaneous bull market for Bitcoin. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. We are in a bear market for altcoins. Tell me we're not. If this is a bull market, what is this? Right? Okay, where is this? September 12th. Actually, this is a bull market too. All of this is. So technically, we are in a bull market, but we're not in the big part of the bull market. So actually, that proves kind of we're not in a bear market. So I kind of got proved wrong here, which is good, kind of good actually. Let me be proved wrong with that one. Yeah, it looks like if you look at this data, that we're actually pretty at a pretty good place. Now we can look at other cryptos like this too and kind of go back and be like, well, let's look at other parts of this bull run and see where crypto at. But some of that doesn't work because if we look at like the graph for just example, um, let's see. Oh, actually, I think it's going to be the same way. Yeah, I think all crypto on the year is the same way. Yeah, way up here, $1.73, all the way down here to 30 cents. So every crypto is like that. Every single one of them. And except Bitcoin, I mean from its high it's down a lot, but Bitcoin only went down by like half. This went down by like 8x, 6x, like around 6x what we can go back up to, right? So that's the kind of thing we need to be aware of, and especially Iotex. But as you see, we went way up, and now we're actually below 9 cents again. So if you missed buying in the first time, you're good to go now. You actually have another chance to buy in at sub 9 cent prices on Coinbase. So that's the price I'd be looking to get in at. Anything under 9 cents. That's beautiful. Now we're gonna take some chat and fan stuff. So if you guys want to talk or shoot the shit, whatever. I said a prayer for you, man. Oh, thank you, dude. That probably what helped, man. Yeah, I've had caffeine headaches before. This was an actual migraine, though. That is a very good point, and I like how Six Pigs pointed that out too, about that. ICP just being manipulated in the fact that when you have a crypto going up to its peak and all other crypto is dumping, you know that crypto is going to dump. So as soon as it hit its peak, they just shorted the crap out of it, and it made it go down a lot more than it was going to. So I do agree with that for sure. Before launch. But then I mean, you never know if it would have done what it did now, or if it would have even, who knows what would have happened. So it did happen. We have to deal with it, but yeah, it does suck. It does definitely suck. Streaming on the Saturday night, man. Yep. If you saw what I went through earlier, Crypto Airborne, you would be like, "Oh wow," because I literally was not able to see at the beginning of this video. I was having flashing lights that are indicative of a migraine, and I was waiting for that pain to happen. It never did because I said a prayer before I went on, and then boom, it's not there. It didn't happen. There's no pain. Like I have like a little tiny pain in the back of my head right here, but that's about it. It's not a migraine. Like I would be incapacitated if it was migraine. So all these people, there's always someone who calls a crypto a scam. You know how many times they called Bitcoin a scam? You know what I mean? So that's just crazy to me that people call, these projects scams. Oh well, they got some other thing here that I don't want to look at. But let's get back over here to see what you guys are doing. Yeah, I basically stream every single day. I don't go without streaming because I think it's better for me to keep like a routine. It is good to take a day off every now and again, and like if I'm really not feeling well, I will take a day off. But um, yeah, for sure. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I am bringing up the chat in here now so that I can see what you guys are talking about. Not looking at my phone. Yeah, they suck, dude. Migraines suck. I was disabled for 10 years. Like, I mean, they're debilitating where I would throw up. Like, it would hurt so bad and it would make me dizzy. Oh, dude, it's so horrible throwing up with a headache. It's the worst thing imaginable. because that violent repulsion when you throw up and then your head too, it makes it like 100 times worse. But how do I feel about the overall market? Well, I like what you put on your channel, the post the other day when you were saying, what was it? You said bullish, bearish, or sideways. And I'm a sideways guy, man. So I think it's gonna go sideways for a little while. And like I said, until we can get, some real confidence in the market. I believe the fear and greed index right now is probably pretty freaking high. So I would say that the overall market is sideways because I want to say that we're in a bear trend right now, getting ready possibly for another bull trend, but the trend's your friend, right? And the trend right now is sideways and bearish a little bit. Sideways with a bearish like appetizer or something. But they can call VGX anything they want. It's my main bag. Hey man, I don't hate on anybody's bags, man. And it looks like there's a lot of people that love your VGX videos that you make. So you're way more popular than I am on your live streams. So you're doing something right over there. I'd like to grow my live streams bigger too, but I'm not gonna just start, talking about certain cryptos just to, bait people over here. But maybe I will talk about VGX. It's just the only problem that I have with Voyager is straight up this: it's their withdrawal fee. If their withdrawal fee wasn't so high, I would love Voyager because they actually do have pretty good, prices over there. They have staking and all that other stuff, which is good. But the only problem, like for Bitcoin, I think it's like at least $50 to withdraw Bitcoin. And for someone who has, $100,000, $50 ain't nothing. But if I'm trying to move like $250 in Bitcoin, it's going to cost me $50 in Bitcoin. That's a fifth of my money. That was my profit that I was trying to make gone with the withdrawal fee. So, but if you're trading on Voyager and keep your money on Voyager, which is that means it's not really your crypto, but I do it on Coinbase too, so I can't hate on that. Then yeah, I would say keep it there, and it would be a good place to trade because the only problem I have with Voyager, like I said, is the withdrawal fee. They get that withdrawal fee down, I would use it every day. Your main bag got in at $7 in 2021. So are you talking about VGX stock, the stock, or the crypto? Is there a VGX stock? Okay, I just feel I don't know. I'm the ICP guy, man. You're the VGX guy. I don't know nothing about it really. Maybe I'll look into it a little bit more, on my own time. As long as they stop doing the Bitcoin hammer, yeah, trademark, we will start to gain more capital in the market. I'm glad it's catching on at least with my audience here, man. I can't. That's the first time I've ever seen anybody else use that word. So we're gonna put that on stage. I love it. Thank you, sir. Crypto Airborne, absolutely. I hold ICP and VGX now, and we need some positive crypto news geopolitically. And yeah, I mean, dude, imagine like us over here, it's depressing what's going on like in that side of the world. But imagine actually living there, like having that be your home or your family and worrying. So a lot of people are going through stuff right now. And so why wouldn't the confidence of the market be shaken, right? We just went through a big ordeal in 2019, 2020. Then to come out of this in some idiot who probably just was alone for too long, now wants more space. He's like, I feel claustrophobic. Well, leave your big old mansion and travel or something, man. You don't need Ukraine. But anyway, I'm just trying to make kind of light of it. But yeah, geopolitically, now macroeconomically, that is going to be like our Teslas, right? Or the companies coming out with the green mining. That would be a good macroeconomical thing because it would release a section of the mining industry to green energy, and then more money would go in. Tesla would start taking Bitcoin as payment again, but I see more macroeconomically what else would be good for everything? Like more Bitcoin adoption, like worldwide, or let's just say the interest rates don't go up. Yeah, those are a lot of good points, man. A crypto that would be cool. A crypto friendly place to live. So my where I live is crypto. Let's just say it is crypto friendly, but not crypto. It's not pro crypto because there's not a lot of people that really know about it a lot that I can like have a conversation, be like, man, this and this and this, and they'd be like, yeah, this and this and this. It's always me, this and this and this, and they're like, oh, okay. I just thought it was a Bitcoin. You mean there's more than one? That's one of my favorites. Talking to someone who doesn't know about crypto, and you're talking about, let's say VGX, and they're like, "Oh, is that Bitcoin?" VGX, BTC. No, and I don't want to be like that to them. So I'm like, no, no, Bitcoin is because I mean, imagine it. I was just kind of like, imagine if it was me, I wouldn't want someone to be like rude to me. Oh, you don't know what that? No, because they just don't know, and that's okay. Now, if you teach them and they're still like, dirt, is that a Bitcoin? Then maybe, but, you know. Token price. Okay. So that's what I was wondering you and when I was watching your show the other day, I was wondering you and those other guys were talking about getting in at a certain price and I didn't know if you're talking about the crypto or the stock. So they do have a Voyager stock on the over the counter market. Okay. Grayscale ETF would be nice. Ukraine. Okay, well I can't really say that. I think my sponsors are a little bit stricter than you guys because I don't allow cussing on my channel, and I think they took that into consideration when branding my thing. So I don't allow cursing on the channel. Just to let you guys know, which is it's in line with my mind process. But if you slip up, don't worry, I won't ban you. Just try not to get wad. Not that you are. Just saying. You guys are awesome anyway. Crypto Airborne. Thanks for coming over and hanging out, man. I'd love to have you on the show or be on your show, man. Or we could collab on Six Figs. It don't matter, man. I think we do great when you have a lot of good questions and a lot of good insight. So it makes it a better video when we feed off of each other like that. And so I just love doing that kind of stuff. And especially now that I don't have to deal with this migraine, that would have kind of ruined this night. So praise God for that again. Going to be busy the next few weeks, wedding next week, and moving back to Florida in early May. Oh, so you're Ohio, right? Like that's the thing I kind of see. Ohio, talk about Ohio. So Florida, okay. Lowrider. Florida is one of my favorite places. I used to sell magazines door to door when I was much younger, and my favorite place was probably Tampa Bay. Miami was cool. Orlando, that's pretty cool too. That's where I think Disney World and all that is, but Orlando's a chill city. Just the people, they're cool. Like the locals in Orlando, they're pretty chill. So, and I haven't been there since crypto's been. That's going to be a trip to go down there now that it's such a crypto friendly environment. And like the mayor of Miami is super. Yeah. Oh, I'd love it, man. That's where our people are at, man. Our crypto people. Moving back, tax purposes. Okay, state income tax. Do we have a state income tax in Washington? Wait, there's no state income tax. Okay, only federal. Okay, 80 grand. Jeez, that sucks, man. For sure. Grew up in Ohio, live in New Jersey now. Okay, okay. Oh, that's right. Duh. We talked about that. So I just saw that Ohio thing, so it kind of threw me off. Duh. Yeah, because I remember we're talking about WrestleMania, or I was when you said New Jersey. That's how I kind of remember it. But Tampa Bay mayor taking her paycheck in Bitcoin. That's cool, man. Didn't know that. I might if I was gonna move somewhere, it would probably be Tampa Bay, Orlando, or I wouldn't want to go to. I went to Jacksonville too, but yeah, definitely wouldn't want to move there. So, all right, man, it was good to see you. Thanks for coming by, and hanging out with us. I'm definitely going to be doing more, chat videos where we just kind of, shoot the breeze in the chat and um, just kind of feed off of each other and the audience because I know that you guys don't always just want to hear me talk. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin.